What's poppin', JinBop here, guys? Today with some more Akinator. I need a haircut so badly. I can't see anything. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and pull up the Genie Houdini Weenie Beanie. And we're gonna go ahead and see if he can try and guess whoever it is that we're thinking of. Now, I remember last time I pulled up a couple of things and finally, the Akinator was able to guess who I was. This time, let's see if we can throw him a couple of loops. All right, first one that I'm thinking of is, now I've been watching a lot of anime lately and I've been watching a lot of One Punch Man. So let's see if he knows who the strongest man in the world is, Saitama. So first things first, does your character really existed from a manga? No. Does your character wear pants? I mean, he sort of wears like a jumpsuit. Would you consider that pants? Is that sort of, that's more like a onesie thingy thing, right? I'm gonna go and say yes simply because he has something that resembles pants. Does he live in America? No, he lives in City Z or something. He's in Japan. Is your character from an anime? Oh, you know me so well, Akinator. Is he black haired? Well, he used to be before he went bald. See, I've actually gone back to the gym recently. I took some time off from the gym because I got really busy, but now that I'm able to lift again, I'm finally able to do the training that I've always wanted to do. And now I'm worried that my hair's gonna fall out. He's not black haired anymore. He's not blonde either. He's carrying a bald head. All I have to do is say yes, and he probably already knows who it is. Unless he asks me from DBZ. No, you're never gonna hear me say this any other time. Saitama is cooler than anyone from Dragon Ball Z. That's right, I fucking said it. I said it. What you gonna do, huh? Goku versus Saitama, let's go, let's see who's the better martial artist. Anyways, has your character dressed as a superhero? Yes, he is, and of course he gets Saitama from One Punch. How could you not know the world's strongest man whose picture won't load? Yes, okay, Akinator, you got it. Okay, so you watch anime too. What, you want a fucking cookie? All right, let's try and think a little bit outside the box. What do I have around here that, oh, I know. How about we choose a character from Magic the Gathering? For those of you who don't know, I actually quite like playing Magic the Gathering because I'm a massive fucking nerd. That being the case, let's go ahead and choose one of the Planeswalkers, like Jace Beleren. For those of you who don't know who Jace Beleren is, he's a magical guy who controls shit with his mind. The character had black hair. Does he have hair? I don't know. He always has that hood thing on. Is he originally from a video game? There's been Magic video games, right? I feel like there have been, but Magic is better known as a card game, so let's go ahead and say no. From a television series. You know, there was a period in the 90s where I grew up where pretty much every single franchise in the world got its own kids cartoon series. You name it. Mortal Kombat got one. Donkey Kong Country got one. I don't know, there was a lot of franchise related tie-ins for kids cartoons back in the day. Oh god, Mario and Luigi had one as well, didn't they? So did Zelda, and Sonic, and Fighting Foodons and Ultimate Muscle, which were on the Fox box. I'm getting really nostalgic here, but I do remember like the one thing from my childhood that never got turned into a TV series was Magic the Gathering, and I don't really understand why. Does your character have powers? Yes, he does. He's all magic and stuff. Has he ever been in a movie? No, I've actually heard they're making a Magic the Gathering movie, which I don't really know how this is going to turn out because I don't know anything about Magic's universe. I just like playing the game. But hey, they're making a Warcraft movie, so that's pretty cool. But, you know, I don't think Jace Beleren is going to be in that one. Is he from an anime? No. Is he from the internet? No. Is he a character from a trading card game? Now he's getting close. Is he a character linked with a color? How did he know? How does he know? Has your character been to a different dimension? Fuck, man, I don't know. I don't know anything about Magic's storyline. I'm gonna say I don't know for that one. Is your character from Magic the Gathering? Yo, the Akinator knows everything. Jace, the Mind Sculptor, who also apparently does not have a picture. Man, what the heck, man? How do you know all this stuff? For those of you who haven't played Magic before, I highly encourage you to give it a try. It's actually really fun, and it's not as nerdy as you think it is. I chop 2 lands and I play 12 Grove, which gives me +2/+2, and I get to play another land card during my turn. Okay, so it's pretty nerdy, but trust me, it's fun. Speaking of video games, the next one's gonna be a personal favorite from one of my favorite games, Templar Assassin from Dota 2. I know a lot of you guys out there play League of Legends, and I'm just gonna say this right now, Dota 2's the better game. That's right, the truth is out. I don't care. Whoever disagrees with me, 1v1 me mid. I will destroy you. I actually have not played Dota 2 in like a year, so. Well, let's go ahead and get into it. Is your character an adult man? No. Is your character female? Yes. Your character ever been in a movie? Well, sort of. If you count Valve's weird little like, what was it, like free-to-play movie thing? Character from a video game? Yes. Do you control your character? Yes. Does your character use guns? I have a little plushie of Templar Assassin here. She doesn't really look like the sort of gun-toting type to me. Although I would not mind if I found her in some sort of Schwarzenegger type action movie. Get to the jungle! Aye! It's a character from League of Legends. No! My character's from a better game. I'm gonna keep saying it because it's still true. Does your character sing loudly? Is your character wear short? Who is this supposed to be relating to? The character wear a very sexy costume. Doesn't look very sexy to me, does it? You know? I'm gonna go and say no. No, she's not the main character. Archer Queen from Clash of Clans? No! Come on, bro, you even played Dota 2? It's only one of the biggest esports in the world, which those of you who don't know this about me, I spend way more time following esports than I should. Which means professional level Counter-Strike and Dota and previously StarCraft back when it was still big. I spend a lot of my life watching it. For reasons I don't entirely understand. Character from Final Fantasy? No. It's character created by Bio. Come on, all you... There's a question about Fire Emblem? Hold the fucking phone, man. You know, I wish she was, and it makes me so happy that you're bringing up Fire Emblem because Fire Emblem is the one thing in this world that I live for. But sadly, I have to say no to this question. Script from a Valve game, yes. And yes, she covers her mouth. Wow, I think he's already got her. Templar Assassin from Dota 2. Why do you not have any pictures that work anymore, Akinator? All right. Now that Fire Emblem has been brought up, I have to do something Fire Emblem. And I don't want it to be from one of the more recent games. I hit my microphone again. That's a really bad habit. I don't want it to be something from the more recent games. I want it to be from an older game, something more obscure. How about I'll do Leaf from Fire Emblem Thracia 776. Like 5 of you guys are gonna know who that is. So just so you guys know who this person is and he's not some completely contextless random dude with a sword, Leaf is one of the main characters from a Fire Emblem game called Thracia 776. And that's a game that you guys probably haven't heard of because it was never released in North America. You see, Fire Emblem didn't come to North America until the year 2003 with the release of Fire Emblem 7, or just called Fire Emblem here in America. And Thracia 776 was released in 1990... something. So a lot of people in the English-speaking world never really got to see Leaf or any of the previous Fire Emblem games. That's why no one knew who the hell Marth was when he was introduced in Smash Bros. Speaking of Smash Bros, fun fact, Leaf was actually supposed to be put in Super Smash Bros. Melee until they decided to replace him with Roy in order to promote the upcoming Fire Emblem game, Fire Emblem Fu no Tsurugi, or Sword of Flames, who... I know you guys all love Roy, but Roy is the biggest piece of shit character lord I've ever seen in any Fire Emblem game ever. I'm sorry, I can talk about Fire Emblem all day. Let's go ahead and get into the actual Akinating. From a video game, yes, I'm gonna be really surprised if you can just get it right off the bat. Character have dark hair, he has brown hair. I don't really, is brown hair dark? There's like a light brown and there's like a dark brown. I'm not really sure if, I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't really know for that one because I don't really know what qualifies as dark. He's not in Mortal Kombat. Yes, you control your character. He's not from League of Legends, which is also inferior to Fire Emblem. Man, I'm just crapping on League fans today. I'm sorry, League fans. I've played League before. I actually quite enjoy the game. I just don't enjoy it as much as, say, Dota 2 or Counter-Strike. And by I don't enjoy the game, I mean I've played it like twice, and I picked Lux, and I went mid and fed. Character fight with a sword. Yes, you're getting closer and closer. Does he ride horses? Indeed he does. How do I qualify this one? Is he Japanese? He's from a Japanese game, but technically no. All right, is your character linked with Nintendo? Yes, he is. I think of the avatar from Fire Emblem Awakening. Not quite, but you're getting pretty close. Yes, he's from the Fire Emblem series. No, he's not Roy. He's not fucking Roy. He's not red-haired. Why do people like Roy so much? People only like Roy because he was in Smash Bros. His dad, Eliwood, was 1,000 times cooler than him. And even then, in his own game, Hector was cooler than Eliwood. I'm sorry. I care about Fire Emblem way too much and I get on rants. Anyways, does your character have brown hair? Yes, he does. And he is the main character and Leaf from Fire Emblem 36776. I'm surprised even he knows that. Even as far as Fire Emblem games go, 36776 is sort of the one for the hipsters. So it's kind of cool that Akinator knows literally everyone that I can think of. But hey, maybe we can stump him in the next one. If you guys want to go ahead and leave a comment down below for a suggestion on who you want Akinator to guess, I want to stump him again, and I don't want to stump him with me because that's just depressing. And even then, he knows who I am now anyway. So if you guys go ahead and want to leave a comment, we're gonna go ahead and stump the Akinator next time. I'm still hitting my microphone. I should probably move this thing. But anyways, you guys, hope you liked this video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It means a lot to me, and I'd love to see you guys again in future videos. And I hope you guys join the JinVasion Force, and I hope you have an awesome day. But until then, you guys, thanks again so much for watching. Goodbye.